What's going on, guys? It's Nando. I'm doing that video thing one more time, and we've got the HP Spectre x360, however which way they want to order that, to talk about here today. Now, I've got two videos on this laptop on my channel already. I've got an unboxing, and then I have an early on impression of this laptop, and I wanted this video to be the finale of how I'm enjoying this laptop. So when I do reviews on things that I buy, I like to give you an impressions video first. I also then like to give you a likes and dislikes of the product. Now, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty. Other channels do that. Those are great reviews, a great way to look and dissect at things. I want to give you a normal consumer, average consumer purchase of a product, and what you're probably going to look at when you go to the store, pick it up, first thing that comes to mind possibly, things that you're going to want to touch and mess with there at the store, and a little bit more of a greater detail. So I'm going to give you some likes and dislikes about this laptop to hopefully make it easier for you guys to make a decision on whether it's worth buying or not buying. Three things stand out to me. Three main things stand out to me when I use this laptop. One of which is how portable this thing is. This thing is super, super thin. It doesn't get the credit I think it deserves when we look at, obviously the MacBook, the 12-inch from Apple. That thing is 2 pounds. It's super thin. It's thinner than this. It's obvious. But everybody oohs and ahs to that. You've got the yoga books from Lenovo, and you've got other things like that. This guy at 2.85 pounds, this thinness, how light it is amazing. Okay, what's happening is I'm ending up using this laptop. This is my main device. I'm ending up using this laptop as a tablet, a bigger tablet. I was actually just using it in bed like a tablet. I had the laptop propped open in tent mode and using it as a tablet. That's how easy it is, how comfortable it is, all because of the thinness and its weight at 2.85 pounds. That's the number one thing when I use this laptop that comes to mind. Every time I pick it up, I enjoy the most. Pick it up, wow, that's light. Obviously, you guys can't feel it through the video, but if you have a chance to go to Best Buy, please pick it up and actually try to hold it. I know it's attached to a cord most likely. Now, the number two reason why I really like this laptop is its build quality. And again, that kind of goes with the portability. This is a hot, sexy looking device. It looks good. The magnesium build, the keys, the different kind of chromed out edges makes it look even more premium than already is. Okay? The build quality is fantastic on this laptop. People fail to realize that it's not just Apple that's making great looking products. Window makers, Windows and the Surface lines and the Surface Books, HP with their Spectre line, those are great looking devices. And I know there's many more other companies out there with great looking devices. But when I pick this guy up and I'm amazed by its portability, by how light it is, then I'm amazed at how good it looks. The HP emblem on the front, chromed out, reflective, is beautiful. It looks good. It doesn't overdo it. The third reason why I love this laptop is, open this guy up for you. Hopefully you guys can see that in the video. This speaker grill up top. It goes all the way at top above the keyboard. These speakers by Bang & Olufsen, I hope I pronounced that right, is fantastic. Let me put this in perspective. This goes from 0 to 100, like most devices, right? I almost never have to crank the volume above 20. That's how good they are. Above 20. And more often than not, I'm lowering it down to 14, 16, because it goes up in increments of 2. That's how good the speakers on this laptop are. It's amazing. You're watching YouTube videos. We all watch YouTube videos. Watching a Netflix movie. just going through your personal videos. It's a joy to consume media on. These speakers are amazing. So, first thing, portability, form factor, how light it is. Second thing, the look. You feel like you have a premium device. You're spending $1,200, $1,300, you want to know that that money is well spent. It's not just plastic. This isn't plastic, this is great. Magnesium, chromed out edges, lips, an emblem. Number 3, the speakers are fantastic. You really want to consume media on this. And what's happening is I'm ending up using this as a tablet. Because yes, the screen folds all the way back. You can prop it up in tent mode. And in my previous videos, you've seen me do that. Other laptops do that too. But when you combine that ability with the speakers and how light and portable it is, you're ending up using this device in ways that you probably didn't want to or think you wanted to before. You didn't think you wanted to take your 13-inch laptop to bed and prop it up in tent mode, flip it backwards completely, and use it as a tablet. And that's great. I don't use it like that often, but when I do, I can knock out a few hours of Netflix easy. Now those are the likes about this laptop. And the likes do outweigh the dislikes. But there are some drawbacks and some things that I do want you all to know from my let's say 3.5 week to 4 week impressions of this laptop. For one dislike, 2 USB-C ports. Now these are Thunderbolt ports, so higher speed, but there's only 2 of them. And then on this side, we only have 1 legacy USB 3 port. That's it. Now, we give Apple a lot of crap that their new MacBook Pro only have 4 USB-C Thunderbolt ports, or 2 with the non-touch bar edition, and other laptops have 2 or 3. Look, competitors are all doing it. I don't know why. Maybe they want to offer more ports as a feature for future iterations. The point is you can clearly add more ports to the side of these laptops, at least 1 more easily, because on this case you've got the volume rocker where you could easily put in at least 2 more USB-Cs, and the volume rocker could easily come further down, or on this side where the heat grill is. So lack of ports is a drawback. I haven't really had to use many dongles yet, but you get the point. Now, the second issue that I have with this laptop is heating ventilation. Now, it doesn't get really hot. Actually, it doesn't really get that hot at all. When I'm editing video, obviously the fans are kicking up. It does get a little loud and it does get a little hot. So with that, I'm going to put those 2 together. Depending on how you're going to use your laptop, if you're editing a lot of footage, playing a lot of games, watching a lot of movies, it's probably going to get hot. The fans aren't going to kick in. And in this form factor, when they kick in, you can hear them. It's nowhere near my gaming PC that you guys have seen in previous videos, but it's there and it gets a little annoying. I'm rendering a 10-minute video and it's going to crank and you're going to hear it for all 10 minutes of that rendering. Fine, I'll accept that. But it is annoying, so I did have to put it in the dislike. And honestly, my third and final dislike could kind of go both ways between a like and a dislike. And the reason I'm putting it as a dislike is because HP really pushed these new Kaby Lake processors in regards to its battery performance. Now they claim about, I don't know, anywhere from like 13 to 15 hours. I'm getting about 8 to 10 hours on this thing. Now those 8 to 10 hours aren't consecutive. You know, I'm not sitting there for 8 hours straight watching Netflix or YouTube or just messing around on the internet. I'm doing about an hour here and an hour there, 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, on, off. So that's probably not the best for efficiency purposes. But I don't think it's going to get the 13 to 15 hours, even if you're just watching YouTube or Netflix. Unless you airplane the mode out of everything and you have your movies already on the hard drive and you're just looping it. Maybe then. But we know that most manufacturers overstate the battery life. So I had to put it as a dislike, but to some it could even be a like. because it's not keeping me from using it, but just because they did mention that it could get better battery life, and I'm not getting it, I'm throwing it out there for you guys as a dislike. A little other things, and it's not a like or a dislike, I did confirm from people who've commented on previous videos and some research that HP's active stylus does not work with the 7th edition, the Kaby Lake processor. So you guys are going to have to end up using your capacitive styluses. It's kind of a bummer. I don't know if they can change that with a software update or not. I wish they could. I wish they do. That active stylus was really cool on the previous version of this laptop. Other than that, guys, it's a solid buy. I recommend it. Christmas is around the corner. If you're looking to get a portable laptop, i7 processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM, Kaby Lake processor, solid choice. 256 gigabytes of solid state drive, couple USB-C drives, or I'm sorry, a couple USB-C ports with Thunderbolt, and a Legacy 3.0. Awesome speakers. This is a solid buy. That was my hands-on impressions of this beauty of an ultra portable laptop. If you guys have any comments, any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. Please thumbs up this video if you found it useful at all, and please subscribe for further videos of this laptop if something comes up, and other laptops and products that I can get my hands on to help you guys make a better informed decision when it comes time to buying those devices. It was Nando doing that video thing one more time like we always do. Peace.